Hey, thank you so much for joining me today on the Embrace Vitality live show. I'm trying some new sound out, so hopefully this is all working. Let me know if you can hear me. Today, I'm going to share with you what the absolutely 100% healthiest diet you could possibly eat is, and my answer might surprise you. So just in case we don't know each other yet, I'm Heather Thatcher, registered nurse, Reiki Master, and Vitality Lifeguard, and I'm helping you prioritize your health without overhauling your lifestyle. I see a few of you are signing on here, so just let me know when you're here and let me know if you can hear me okay. Today, you and I are going to talk about what the healthiest diet is, because there are a lot of diets out there. The ketogenic diet, Mediterranean, vegetarian, vegan, paleo, plant-based, the lists go on and on and on. And everyone who is following whichever one of these diets usually swears by it, tells you it's the best thing ever, they've lost all the weight, they feel amazing, love their food, all that good stuff. So with everybody being kind of biased, how the heck do you know if that diet is truly good for you? So full disclosure here, Dustin and I follow a vegan diet, and we do it for a bunch of different reasons, and this diet just makes sense for us. However, I worked in a clinic with a naturopath who wanted to try a vegan diet. So we talked about what I was doing. She had a lot of background knowledge on nutrition and all the good things. So she was following a vegan diet to a T and eating a vegan diet exactly the right way, really balanced, all of the nutrients. But her hair started falling out and she just felt like garbage and everything just started to kind of go off kilter for her. And so yes, there are great benefits for a vegan diet, whole foods, plant-based, quite the rage right now, but it does not work for everyone. Not everyone's body is going to agree with it. And yes, I'm a vegan and I'll happily help you try a whole foods, plant-based diet, but I'm going to help you also make sure that your body likes it as much as you want it to. Because really, what it comes down to is the best diet for you is the one that fuels your body, gives you energy, keeps you pooping regularly, makes you feel amazing, and keeps your body balanced in the way that it was meant to be. So I'm going to go off on a little soapbox here, so if you can indulge me a little bit. Can we talk about the ketogenic diet? I work at a children's hospital in the intensive care unit, and we have kiddos that come through with seizure disorders. And one of the ways that the Western medical community helps children with seizure disorders, such as epilepsy, manage their seizures and prevent them is with the ketogenic diet. That is who the diet was originally designed for, children with seizures. And the ketogenic diet was designed for them. And so I was working with a girl who's new to pediatrics. She's very inspiring. She's an ultra marathon runner, super healthy, very fit woman, and a beautiful soul. But when she was with me while I was caring for a kiddo, and I was talking about this ketogenic diet, her mind was blown that the ketogenic diet wasn't designed for weight loss. Have you heard that about the ketogenic diet? So let me know in the comments if you thought that the ketogenic diet was for weight loss. Let me know, yes or no. And if you said yes, you're not alone. That's a really common perception of this diet right now, which is kind of broken when you think about it. Because the ketogenic diet puts your body into an imbalanced, unnatural state called ketosis. And the ketogenic diet sort of means that your body is kind of depriving your body of the energy that it needs to function because you're not eating enough carbs. So it starts to break down energy stores in your body so that way it can get the fuel that it needs to keep going. Yes, someone on Instagram was saying yes, that they thought the ketogenic diet. Yes, it does help for weight loss because it puts your body into starvation mode. It makes it start to digest other things so that way your body can get the energy that it needs to function. But you're not actually fueling your body, you're putting it into a very unnatural state. And so for children with seizure disorders, this makes a lot of sense. But for us in general, it's really not a long-term solution. Because aside from your body kind of breaking it down like that, it also puts stress on your liver. Because your liver is sort of a secondary source. So if we're not getting enough carbohydrate, if we're not getting enough glucose fuel in our body, our liver says, holy crap, we got to step this up. And so it starts to pump out extra hormones, extra enzymes and things that will help release glucose into your bloodstream from the rest of your body. So by following the ketogenic diet, we're putting stress on our already stressed out bodies, because let's be real here, we've got enough stress going on in our lives already, aside from putting our bodies into an unnatural state. But that helps us lose the weight, right? But it doesn't really do it in a way that's sustainable. And that means that it's not meant to be used long-term in anyone, except for the kiddos, where the risk of going off the diet is higher than the benefit of preventing the seizures. Does that make sense? So yeah, the ketogenic diet is a great way to lose weight fast, but it's also something you shouldn't be following long-term because it's really hard on your body. It stresses out your liver, puts your body out of whack. All right, thank you very much for indulging my little soapbox. Because basically what I'm saying from all of these things is that the best diet you could follow is the one that includes whole, non-processed foods as much as possible, has the right amount of all the different components, those macro and micronutrients, that work to balance and support your body in its natural state. But that's it. Because sure, your goal right now might be weight loss, and you might be willing to go on a restrictive diet for a short time, but then when you want to be able to stop limiting your food and start enjoying it again, the weight's going to come back. Because you're going to go right back to the way that you were eating before, or maybe similar to the way you were eating before. And that means that you're going from a super restrictive diet where your body's just like, oh my God, there's not enough fuel here, we're kind of starving, to like, oh, so much food is in this again, we're going to save it because I know that this could be coming again. I know I'm going to need more stores for when we go on the ketogenic diet again, and now I've got to like rely on fat stores in my liver to really fuel your body. So when you're thinking about the best diet for you, I want to challenge you to think long-term. Think of what your real goal is here. Weight loss is secondary to that real goal, and I promise it'll happen for you. Because really, you want to feel better. You want to sleep better. You want to be able to do what you want and not be held back by pain or lack of flexibility or a lack of strength or a lack of endurance. So why not just start to eat the way that you know you're going to want to eat in order to achieve all those things? Because when we do that, when we eat the way that we know our bodies deserve in a way that doesn't hold us back or restrict us, the weight's going to come off anyway. All right, so now you're probably thinking, that's great, Heather, but how do I do this? And how do I know what's right for me, what foods I should be eating? Your body will tell you if you take the time to listen. And so that's the free worksheet that I created for you this week. Because each of us are different, 100% unique, and so are our bodies and our digestion and our hormones and everything about how we're going to react to different foods. And so one of the reasons why I choose not to eat dairy is because it kind of makes my head feel like really cloudy. I feel sluggish, my stomach doesn't like it, enough said there, and my chronic pain really flares up. Plus dairy is usually cold, and my body doesn't do well with cold foods or cold drinks, anything like that. And now that I know more about my Ayurvedic dosha, it makes a lot of sense to me. And now that I'm more aware of how my body reacts to dairy and cold foods, I've just decided to stop eating it. Cheese withdrawal happened, not gonna lie to you. But how my body feels when I don't eat dairy is worth it. But in order to make decisions like this, you have to first be aware of what your body does and doesn't like. So in the worksheet, which you can have sent straight to your Facebook Messenger, if you're watching this on Facebook, no email required, just type in the words best diet into the comments below. So that's BEST DIET, best diet. And what you're going to get is a printable, fillable worksheet that helps you log your food. But this isn't your traditional food log. We're going for what your body feels like, not necessarily like cups or weights or calories or anything like that. We're going to talk about what you ate and then how your body felt after. Because maybe, like me, you're going to start to see some trends. Maybe you're going to notice that you don't feel great after you eat broccoli, kale, or cauliflower. And knowing that, we can tell that it's the cruciferous vegetables that don't agree with you. So then maybe you know to avoid those 3 veggies, but now also you get, when you know that those veggies don't go with your body doesn't like them, you can also avoid things like Brussels sprouts, bok choy, cabbage, arugula, radishes, all of the other cruciferous vegetables. So by looking at our diets this way, by looking at the foods that we eat and how our body's responding to them, it allows us to see the bigger picture and know what works for our body and what doesn't, and so that you can design the best diet for you. Because all of these different diets, these diet trends, are just that. They're trends, and they're sort of this generic look at what food can be for you, but it doesn't actually take into account with what does my body need. Oh, I see someone comment there on Instagram. So if you're watching on Instagram, unfortunately, you're going to have to send me a direct message if you want that resource sent to you, because I don't have it directly linked on Instagram. So Sarah, definitely send me a little message there, and I'll get one to you right away. All right, so we're talking about the healthy foods and how your body responds to them, but then I want to talk to you a little bit about indulging, because I'm sure everybody's heard of the 80-20 rule. It's kind of a very trendy thing right now. And so that means that you're eating in a way that fuels your body 80% of the time, and you're indulging the other 20% of the time. And so what that means then is, instead of being like don't get out your calculator, we're not trying to figure this out, but it's like you're planning for it. So you're going to decide what you're going to indulge in. And so how this works is you're going to have like your nice healthy food, and then you know that, like for me, cheesecake. Cheesecake is my jam. I would crush a cheesecake, no problem. Even a vegan cheesecake, no problem. But being honest, I still feel like garbage after I eat it, whether it's dairy-free or no. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop eating it, because I believe that it's good to feed my soul once in a while, because I also know how it makes me feel. I choose to eat it infrequently. And so to do the 80-20 rule, you usually eat your healthy meal, and you're going to plan that I'm going to have a piece of cheesecake on Friday because the weekend is coming. It's going to be awesome, and it'll be a nice little treat to indulge. But then when I'm at work and the piles of Tim Hortons mini donut bites appear on the staff room table, I'm not going to eat them, because I know that the cheesecake, which I planned for at the end of the week, is going to taste so much better than the little like crummy donut bite that I'm going to be tempted to eat there. So that's how you kind of apply the 80-20 rule. Is you pick to indulge in treats that are going to be amazing, not the little like crappy chocolate chip cookie that came from a box, unless it's your thing. So that's kind of how it all goes together, designing your own diet. And it's so much better for you, because you are 100% a unique mind, body, spirit, and because no generic, trendy, well-marketed diet is going to be a perfect fit for you no matter what. So take the time over the next few weeks to use the free worksheet, which you can get again by typing best diet into the comments below, and it'll arrive in your Facebook Messenger. And so just turn up your awareness to the foods that work for you, the ones that make you feel like $1,000,000, and then the ones that cause you to kind of feel like pond scum, because maybe you should avoid those. The ones that feel like, don't do that. All right, so that's it for this week. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. It was really great to have you guys here. It was nice to see everybody on Facebook and Instagram. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you next week. You can check the Facebook page for dates and times of upcoming shows and their topics. You can make sure to join me live and get your questions asked right away. Also, on my Facebook page, last night we did a totem animal guided meditation event. And so I walk you through this guided meditation that brings you through a bunch of different scenes and environments, and it gives your totem animal a chance to reveal itself to you. And that's only going to be up until 7 p.m. today. So if you want to know what your totem animal, spirit animal, power animal is, head on over to my Facebook page, watch that guided meditation, and then if you want to get more information, you can put it your totem animal down in the comments or send me a message, and I'll send you a little resource sheet about your animal. So if you're interested in knowing about your totem animal, your power animal, head on over to my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/vitalitylifeguard. All right, I really hope you guys have a great day. And remember, you need to prioritize your health without overhauling your lifestyle. That's what we're all about here. See you next week. Bye.